Keep rolling, 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 though the streams are swollen. Keep them doggies rolling, right through rain and wind and weather, hell-bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side. All the things I'm missing, good fiddles, love and kissing, are waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, move 'em on, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide. Keep moving, 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 though they're disapproving. Keep them doggies moving, rawhide. Don't try to understand them, just rope and throw and brand them. Soon we'll be living high and wide. My heart's calculating, my true love will be waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, move 'em on, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide. Yeah! 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 Rawhide.
And that, my brothers and sisters, is the favorite song of our guest tonight, Mama AZ, and her mother, whose birthday, Earth Day, we are celebrating tonight. But first, let me welcome the village. Mama AZ and the spirit of her mother. We're going to hear from Mama AZ tonight because we're celebrating the ancestors tonight. We are so in tune to the multidimensional journey that we're all on in the village, the tiny house village, that we want to celebrate our ancestors whatever chance we get. And so that's why we're inviting Mama AZ to join us tonight to celebrate her mom and her journey with the sacred stone. So Mama AZ, I'm going to put up your picture here. Let's see, I got to get my video off. I'm going to put up your picture here, and you can begin to talk. Your mic is open. Welcome, sister.
OCO. Dr. V, can you hear me okay?
You got to speak up a little bit.
Oh, gee. Wait a minute.
She's all the way out there in Arizona.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
That is much better. Thank us. Welcome, Mama Arizona. And Mama Arizona, tell us why you like that song so much.
Well, I grew up in Maricopa County in the West, in Klan country. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Phoenix, Arizona. Not people, when I travel all over the planet, when I tell them that I'm from Phoenix and my complexion and I'm a person of color, they think I'm lying back in the day. Because there weren't a lot of black people or copper colored people in Arizona. But my family came from the reservation of Oklahoma, and my dad who is Cherokee, and my grandmother, who is full-blooded Cherokee, and from Oklahoma. He went across the bridge to Texas and hooked up with my mom in Clarksville, Texas. So I came along on the 33rd degree parallel line in Maricopa County. I think it was Memorial Hospital or St. Joseph's Hospital. I don't remember, but you could look all of this up. And we only have Westerns to view mostly. And one of my favorites, and my mom, was Rawhide. And so Rawhide represents me rounding up my people, rounding up these sacred stones that you will know about Sunday. We're just doing a little short introduction, and I really give much gratitude to Dr. V for even doing this. And my mom and Reverend A.A. Allen and Shogun Effendi and Mr. G, meaning Louis G. Gregory, got me up, had me to take a shower, and I stayed in that shower for an hour almost, Dr. V, and they were communicating with me with the crickets and the ladybug. I'm not kidding you, in the shower with me. And so I know that 1212 and my mother, Maddie Cunningham Parrish, who was born in Clarksville, Texas, who married my dad, Bob Parrish, from the reservation. I know this is special, Dr. V. Even, you know, I like to share this. I'm homeless. Well, no. Brother Kwame wouldn't appreciate me saying that. I got evicted from my apartment. I'm going on 74 years old in a wheelchair with alcohol fetal syndrome and a whole lot of other issues. But you know what I realized today? I am grateful because some of the things that are unfolding for me, it's like I'm on an adventure, rounding up my people who are like-minded and are of like minds as I am. And when my sister, my Baha'i sister in California, NDB, said to me, she says, Mama AC, Brother Warren down in South Carolina, he wants to know about the history of these godfathers, the mineral people, the sitting people, and how they came to be. And do you have any more? And I couldn't believe she said that because I had just had a dream about it. So I want to tell you, family, pay attention to your dreams because they are vital. And I'm giving thanks to you, Mama. I'm sitting at my tree for now. And Mama, if you had not allowed me to come through your gate, Miss Maddie, everybody calls my mama Miss Maddie. If my mother hadn't allowed me to come through her gate, I wouldn't be here to talk about this journey. For today and Sunday happens to be my dad's Earth Day or Solar Return Day. And tomorrow, my friend, an elder who adopted me from the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota, and I'm sure you know who I'm talking about when I mention Ranger Walker, because on Ranger Walker, his uncle was Floyd Red Crow Westerman. And Red Crow Westerman, Elder Red Crow Westerman, was the one that pushed me off the mountain and had me to start Camp Arizona. I had that camp for 14 years in North Carolina, High Point, and I have a lot of it on record. And I think about now and me being evicted and the purpose of all of this. It was meant to be, family, and I'm not angry. I am asking the Creator, the Most High, to bring other people together, especially people of color, who can come together and buy land. Because the person, Russell Murphy, in Tucson, when he evicted me, the judge and all the other people, they fixed it so I could not get an apartment anywhere, because the eviction is on my record for getting pine needles out of the garbage and making me an earthing bed. And so that's what I got evicted for. However, I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together, the stones that are there in South Carolina, and even my medicine guides. If you look on the flyer, you will see a picture of all of them. These dear ones are ancestors, but they highly communicate with me. And I do believe this is why I'm sitting here sharing the story about the sacred stones. Family, those stones that I've gathered that are everywhere, including South Carolina, came from the battlefields of all the reservations in the book of Bury My Heart and Wounded Knee by D. Brown. And I'll share the whole story if I can Sunday. However, those stones called me. I've been collecting them, I believe, since 1996. And I was living in North Carolina. And I took a journey to all the reservations where the 7th Cavalry and, yes, people, some of the Buffalo Soldiers also had a part in massacring the native people. And some of those people, I found out, are relatives of mine. I'm Cherokee. And it's not something that I'm talking about out of the side of my neck. I have been researching for many, many, many years. And I want to give a shout out to my friends Joyce Montenegro, Frank Kelleher. I don't want to cry. James. Not only my mother, but I had other people, and my dad, Bob Paris, had a hand in this. And I also want you to know that many of you need to research your history, because you may have land somewhere just waiting for you. So I'm going to be quiet, and Dr. V, ask me what you need.
Excuse me. Thank you, Mom AZ. It's always interesting to hear the history of Arizona, because I grew up in Chicago. I didn't know any history about Arizona. But knowing Mom AZ, I've learned a lot. I traveled to Arizona, let's see, twice. And I had the privilege and honor of driving with her through the Arizona area mountains to Sedona, spending an evening in this amazing place. And so I appreciate Mama AZ's history telling. And I hope you do too, because we are in a country that has the most interesting history on the planet, one of the most interesting. And when you talk about Mama AZ, that the Buffalo Soldiers slaughtered, killed Native Americans, well, this is what happened with Vietnam. I thought about Vietnam. Our government recruited men, citizens of this country, to go over to a whole nother country and kill people. Okay. So this has been going on for so long. So the Buffalo Soldiers were recruited by our government to kill Native Americans or capture Native Americans. In any case, Buffalo Soldiers were recruited to work with the military of the United States of America. Is that not true?
Yes.
So this history of America has been revealed to us in many ways at different times. It's now time for us to come together. And that's what 2026 is going to be all about. Unity. Unity.
Yes.
Regardless of the horrors, the slavery, the atrocities of the past, this coming year, the number of this coming year, which is a 1, the number of this coming year is about unity and coming into your own sovereignty, your body, your mind, working together in harmony with your soul purpose. So Sunday, soul purpose healing, we're going to go more into the sacred stones that Mama AZ has been carrying all over the country, or at least the southern part. And we're going to talk more about the plan for 2026 for those of you who are awake, are conscious, to start your tribe, because we cannot play games anymore. It's time to take action and come together in unity. For those of us who are conscious, it's not a race thing. It's about consciousness, mental character. So thank you, Mama AZ, for sharing this preview of what we're going to do on Sunday. And any final words? This is going to be a short video tonight. We want to just introduce you to Arizona and the Godfathers and the Stones, and how now is the time. 12/12, the return of a mother, of someone who has really been challenged in her life. And on Sunday, we'll be talking about her father's journey a little bit on this earth. So any final words, Mama AZ?
Yes. Dr. V, I really have a ton of gratitude towards how you are so hooked up to the bumper of the ancestors, the Most High, however you want to label it. Because let me tell you something, the guest, Dr. Pooch, that you had on,
fire. Yes.
Oh my God, Dr. V, that brother had confirmed so much that I have been dreaming about. A lot of what he said, and I've been sending you, like, when he mentioned to you about the racism over there in the other countries and what have you, I've been sending you that. I know, sister, you receive a lot, but I was made aware of that a few months ago. And yes, he's on point. And anybody that go, if you weren't in with Dr. V and her show, look her today's show up, and you thoroughly listen to Dr. Pooch, because that brother was so down to the bone on the money. It blew me away. So I want to give a shout out to him for inspiring me to do what I'm about to get ready to do. And one other thing, if there's anybody that can call me up, get my number from Dr. V, because I want to gather with like-minded people to come in together with me to buy land, because I'm not able to get an apartment because of my record now. But it's okay. I'm going to have to move above that and figure out how I'm going to get out of the ditch. Peace. Ocio, Wado, Aho. Thank us, Dr. V.
Well, absolutely. This is the time to look for land. You're leading the you are leading the way, but definitely let's see if you're wrong. Yeah, definitely we're all, if we're going to be in a tribe, if we're going to be bringing together our tribes this year, coming year, we all should be thinking about buying land. We're going to be repeating that every show. Buying land is the goal for next week. We are in a place mentally, spiritually, metaphysically, that the universe is opening up all types of options or opportunities for us to start over. And one of the ways is to buy land. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to find no, that's not. I was trying to find another version of that song, but I'll just have to go. So yeah, thank you, Mama AZ. We didn't want to be long tonight. We wanted to just share a happy solar return. What was her birth year, by the way? Maddie's birth year.
Oh my God. No, I didn't. Oh my God. I'll share it Sunday. Dr. V, I apologize.
Okay. I was just thinking 12 and what her other number was for the year.
I'll find out.
Yeah,
oh my God. I'll find out. Thank us. I got my dad's down pat, but I thank you.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to have all that information for you. Dates, because numbers are important. And we're going to get sharing all that and the significance of these dates in December that are leading us, calling us to land, buying land.
Yes.
So thank you all for hopping in. And this, of course, this will be available for later. If you missed the live, this is going to be available for later, of course. And we want to remind you to please like and subscribe so that you can be notified automatically when we decide to go live, because Spirit is talking. Like Mama AZ always says, the veil is thinning, and we're hearing, things right, like do it now, don't wait. So when I hear do it now, if I have time and room, I'm going to put it up on YouTube right away.
And Dr. V,
yes.
One other thing that I want to share with the listening audience: if your families, your blood families, relatives that you come to the planet with through your mom and dad and so on, if they don't get it now, do not waste time. Even if it's your cheerings or your mama, your daddy, they're still on the planet. If they are not in line with you moving forward and coming together as a village and purchasing land, you move on. We can't concern ourselves anymore with children and leaving legacies to them that they don't give a darn about. And who taught me about this? Soulfully was Napoleon Davis. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, he built a planetary TP museum. Look it up. Napoleon Davis, Muskogee, Oklahoma. The lessons that his children gave me, said to me, not to concern myself anymore with leaving a legacy to my family, my children, my great-grandchildren, my grandchildren, whomever, because they're not capable of mastering these very important things. So you look for others who may not be your family and bring them up under your wing and keep on trucking and rolling.
Yeah, this new tribe that we're forming may not include your blood relatives. So don't grieve, don't be sad, don't try and control anybody. Just be listening to the voice of the Spirit on high and to the voice inside of you that says, this person is your tribe, this person, and just recognizing the character and the integrity in this person that is telling the truth and not lying to you.
Come on, Dr.
Exciting times coming. We're excited. We're excited. So look forward to Sunday night at 8, Soul Purpose Healing. And we're going to do more exploration of the tribal formulation that we're doing and the solar returns of people who are in our lives, and more talk about the sacred stone. So like and subscribe, please, and share this with anyone who you think is ready to hear the truth. Okay? So here we go. Rawhide, roll them up, roll them out. Because this is what we do now. We are moving. And thank you, Mama AZ.
Thank us.
And
family. Yeah. Thank you, Brother Kwame, for keeping me grounded. You're a bad Mama Gemma. I just love to meet some Brother Kwame.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Keep rolling, though the streams are swollen. Keep them doggies rolling, right through rain and wind and weather, hell-bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side. All the things I'm missing, good fiddles, love and kissing, are waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, move 'em on, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide. Keep moving, though they're disapproving. Keep them doggies moving, right. Don't try to understand them, just rope and throw and brand them. Soon we'll be living high and wide. My heart's calculating, my true love will be waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, move 'em on, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide.